the holidays, and if the dozen cookies on my desk yesterday wasn't any sign, I know I'm going to overindulge a few times this year. But today, Coach JC, Boot Camp Tulsa founder, is here with the 3 R's, which does include run, but it's going to keep us from feeling guilty this holiday. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, Casey. Thanks for having me, man.
I'm good. I always want to shake your hand because he's a superhero. Does he look like a superhero? All right. So what are the 3 R's?
Well, here's the deal. This time of the year, a lot of people, they struggle with going into the holidays. It starts with Halloween, and then you have Thanksgiving, then you have Christmas, you have the family, you have the friends, you have the football, you have all the activities and all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So people a lot of times walk into the holidays guilty and shame already on their mind. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fail at my fitness goals or my weight loss goals or my health-related goals. So we put together the 3 R's to reward yourself during the holidays. And number 1, the first R, is recognize. Recognize what it is. Recognize it's the holidays. Recognize that it's not about you feeling guilty or shameful. And we talked about this last time. It's about awareness.
Right.
Because when you have the awareness, you can make the right choices. And when you can recognize, then you can control what you can control. And when I say recognize, I want you to recognize it is what it is. And let's plan and prepare to reward yourself and enjoy this time instead of depriving yourself, which a lot of people do.
You know what's going to come, and you know you're going to want to sit there with your hand in your pants and watch the football game. So that's one thing you're really big about is mental.
Absolutely.
Get to mental first, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so once you recognize that this is going to happen, then what's the next step?
Well, you can only control what you can control.
Yes.
And that's an important life lesson, and that helps when you create the winning mindset. So the second step, Casey, the second R is refocus. Right now, take the time to refocus your game plan.
Okay.
What's your goals? Even going through the holidays, what do you want to accomplish? Refocus and know that I'm going into this, I have the awareness, I recognize it, but what am I going to do? When am I going to plan my cheat meals, and when am I going to have the pumpkin pie? And when you refocus and have that game plan, then you don't feel guilty because you expect to do that thing. You don't walk in there and say, oh my gosh, I failed, I ate all these things. No, I'm expecting to go in there and I'm going to eat the pumpkin pie at this time for the party.
So this is stuff that you can just do, sit down with like a notepad.
Absolutely.
I mean, really.
Absolutely.
Is that how you do it with people? You're putting steps down on paper for them, or is this something you just want to talk about? You know, is this something that they can write down right now?
Absolutely. If you're there right now, number 1, you can write down, recognize. Number 2, you can refocus. And refocusing is not just about right now, but it's when you're in the moment. A lot of people, they're going to refocus right now, and they're going to have a game plan. They're going to get there. You know what? They're going to fail. They're going to mess up.
Yeah.
But at that time, if you have a mechanism in place that you can do physically, that'll get you refocused, that'll bring you back into the game mentally. That's the key. So I mess up, I eat the pie that I didn't plan on eating. What do I do right then, physically? And that's where accountability comes in. It's great to have accountability at that time to say, hey, I messed up, but I'm going to turn it back on, and I'm going to run with it, the third R, and I'm not talking about getting out there and run. I'm talking about taking action. I'm talking about running with it, taking action with the game plan that you have implemented. So when you refocus and you say, I messed up, you know what? You messed up, move on, and just start back on the game plan.
This is a great map. So when I was reading through what we were going to talk about, I thought you literally meant, okay, I knew I was going to eat the pie, now I have to go run 5 miles. No.
No, and I'm going to give you a great one right now. One of the things we like to do during the holidays, Casey, is keep it fun. All right? Keep it fun with the family. So we have our burpee challenge, which is really cool. Whatever day it is, that day of the month, like today's the 13th, do that many burpees in the morning when you wake up first, and then when you go to bed. And you get the family involved, and I can show you right now what it is.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah, real quick, a burpee. Just touch the hands to the ground, jump the feet back, stand up, knock out.
So do 13 of those
13 today, 14 tomorrow. And get the family involved, get grandma involved, get the kids, the nieces, everybody involved, and enjoy the holiday. Live guilt-free, my man.
That's it. So run with that plan.
Run with the plan. Casey, good to see you.
You're a superhero. Thanks to Coach JC, Super JC as I call him. It's the Boot Camp Tulsa for all these tips. You can watch workout routines. You can stay on track, like he said, this holiday season. Go to our website, greatdaygreencountry.com.